They say there are two things that are inevitable in life: death and taxes. If that's the case, which I assume that it is, I'm going to try and put both of those off as long as possible. So I try to eat healthy, I try to exercise regularly, and I try to keep and maintain a healthy lifestyle. The same as your health, there's also rules for money and rules for taxes. I didn't know this also until I educated myself in financial education and uncovered some phenomenal things. So in this video, I wanted to share just a fraction of those things and maybe bring some sight to your life so you can put more money back into your pocket. You see, taxes don't have to be all that bad. In fact, after uncovering a few things, I've actually learned that they can be quite good. And I don't mean getting a tax return at the end of the year. That's not what I mean. There's actually 4 ways that you can earn money. There's E, which stands for employee, S, which stands for self-employed, B, which stands for big business, and I, which stands for investor. See, what I learned is that the E and the S are actually the 2 quadrants that pay the most in taxes. I also learned that the B, the big business, and the I, the investor, is where you don't pay a lot of taxes. It's where you could actually pay none. You know, look at people like Robert Kiyosaki or Donald Trump. They don't pay any taxes, but they're billionaires or millionaires. So, do you ever look at your paycheck and see all the taxes and the additional tax like Social Security getting pulled out of your paycheck, and you're thinking,
where's all my money going?
Yeah, I used to do that too. I'll tell you where your money's going. It's going to rich people who know how to control money. As you find out as you listen to these videos that I post, the government gives tax incentives for where it wants you to put your money. For example, you get tremendous tax breaks if you put your money in oil or gas. You get tremendous tax breaks if you put your money into employees or creating jobs. You get enormous tax breaks if you put your money into low-income housing or just real estate in general. The government realized that it can control where it can vastly control where it wants people to put their money by giving you tax breaks or tax incentives. So if you want to minimize your biggest expense in life, you almost have to do what the government wants you to do. Let me give you an example of what I mean. How me, just a little peon business owner, received a tax break just recently. I did my quarterly taxes and realized that I was going to have to owe money. So what did I do? I went out and I invested in this plow truck, which now makes me money. So now anytime I drop my blade, I'm making a great wage. So because I invested into my business, I can now deduct this plow truck, and now I don't owe the government any taxes. Therefore, a goal of mine is just to keep investing in my business, investing in employees, investing in things that make me money. So on one hand, I'm making money, and on the other hand, I'm paying less in taxes. So the spread is actually tremendous, giving me the ability to stretch my dollar and make my money go further. So think about it, guys. Are you going to continue to work for the rest of your entire life? Because people like us won't be able to retire. Social Security is supposed to run out by 2027 and dip into the Social Security reserves by 2037. So what am I trying to do? First, I want you guys to smash that like button, and I'll continue to give you the secrets that I've learned and uncovered, and I'm going to teach you how to create a passive income. That way you can wake up and decide whether you want to go to work or not and still put money into your bank account.